and peace. All right, fam, we here. Pagan Friday night, it's 20th night of the first month, right? First month of the year, 20th night. We're in the middle of Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? Like the priest just said, man, we're in the 5th night of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? The Feast of Unleavened Bread is between, what, the 15th and the 22nd, right? As you can see again, it's the 20th night, man. So we got unleavened bread, you know, in the school at our houses. No leaven at the houses. And we keeping the feast, man.
That's right, man.
We are keeping the feast, like the Most High said, man. I've been like what they call it? You got vegetarian, you got vegan, and carnivore. What's that? Carnivore, the person that just eat meat.
Yes, sir.
Carnivore.
Carnivore.
Hey, I've been a heavy carnivore.
Yeah.
I mean, a whole rotisserie. You know what I'm saying? Two pieces of lamb chops.
Yeah.
You know, give me some more French fries from Five Guys. Why? Because they don't, make fry nothing in batter and they fry.
Yeah.
So, things like that, man, we got to seek out as we servants of the Heavenly Father, man. So,
I ate me a little salad today, but other days I've been carnivores too. I had sweet potatoes last night, so
mix it up a little bit, just keep the law, right? Keep the law, man. No leaven, man. And that's, purging. We're doing what the Heavenly Father said, man. Starting the new year, right? So you see the topic of tonight's class, man. Me and the preachers, on these Friday nights, Pagan Friday night class, we come up with a topic based on a current event, right? Pandemic fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's cracking right now, man. We know the Heavenly Father's got his hand in on things.
Right, man. And why are people getting messed up, man? Why? Because they fear pandemic. You know what I'm saying? They fear what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of uprisings. You got a lot of people frantic, flipping out, man, and bugging out, man. Jake especially. It was Jake, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, man,
right,
who make up the nation of Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
12 lost tribes. They're flipping out, man. And first it was the Popeyes chicken, man. Now, at this time, the coronavirus going around, right? What did he call it? The COVID-19?
COVID, something like that.
COVID-19 or something like that, yeah. So right now, and it's down here in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we stay in Tampa, so all the local areas like Walmart, well, the big major company like Walmart, that's the main spot that I've heard that it's a shortage on toilet paper. This is Jake now. Mm-hmm. Jake is in the stores fighting over toilet paper, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't control himself, man. He's flipping out, man. People walk around in Walmart right now with masks on. My wife's seen them today, man. Yeah, so people scared, man. They fear the pandemic, but what are we supposed to be fearing in life, man? See, we don't fear God. Let's get that. Hosea 4:1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that, man.
In the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Right.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Right, man. And nobody knows. Nobody knows that the Heavenly Father has a controversy with this place. Everybody think God is happy. Why? Because the people are these religious organizations, your schools, the schools that's raising our kids, because they are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're with our kids more than we're with our kids, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Feeding them nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? Gay BCs and everything. Right? The schools,
pull it out.
Right, the schools, these radios, these TVs, right? Like, yeah, gay BCs, man. This is what they teach our kids all day when they have our kids, man. Gay BCs, right? T is for transgender or transsexual or something like that.
Trans.
Yeah.
Right. Like when we grew up, T was for truck.
Right.
Now T is for trans.
Right.
You see that? So read that one more time. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Like
right.
To bring it out.
Right, man. He got a controversy with y'all, man, because of that right there. That's number one, man. So, straight out the womb, man, you're defiling our children, man. Right? Sticking them up with immunization shots. That's what we call shots, immunizations, right? When it's nowhere in the scriptures that you know what I'm saying? What else? You know what I'm saying? He got a controversy with all these things, man. It's no For what, bro? Why do he got a controversy in the land?
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Right. It's no truth, no mercy, nor no knowledge of the Most High in the land, right? You know what I'm saying? They thought we was playing, man. We bring this out week in, week out, man. You know what I'm saying? When Barack Obama which is not an Israelite, by the way, he's not of the tribe, the nation of Israel, of the so-called blacks and Hispanics, right? He is not of our nation, man. Barack Obama is from Kenya. His father is a king, a damn Hamite, man. You know what I'm saying? He instituted that two men could get married, right? And lesbian women, right? Gave them all type of gay rights, the LGBT community movement, right? He gave them all type of rights and everything, man, and they passed them laws, man. What they think, you know what I'm saying? You go back, you know what I'm saying, the beginning of this Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah fell, man, by that, man, that wickedness. And only one person in his two daughters were saved in that time. His wife wasn't even saved, man. You see that? That was Lot. What you think he gonna do to this place, man? See that? That's why, read that part again. Read it from the top one more time.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Right.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Go ahead.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Right. It's no truth. No truth. It's what? The laws. You go back to Psalms 119 verse 142, man. You know what I'm saying? For thy righteousness is everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Right. The law has always been the truth since the beginning. It's going to be the truth to the end, man. This is what we must keep the faith on, man. The truth, the laws, right? And the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua, man. That he is coming back, you know what I'm saying, and gathering his people. He's coming back with rewards in his hand for those that obey him, man. Right. And it's going to be condemnation for those that don't want to obey. You know what I'm saying? We keeping that faith, man. That's all we got to hang on to, man. Right. You know, they're like Pac said, I ain't got nothing to lose, man. I got something to lose now, man. The kingdom, man. I thought I ain't have nothing to lose. I'm like, it's like whatever, man. No, that's that spirit. We got to get rid of that spirit, man. But yeah, because there's no knowledge, no truth, nor mercy. Mercy meaning, you know what I'm saying, for one another, man. We look for the uplift and, you know what I'm saying, gather with these other nations and make them feel good, but our own people, man, we don't have no mercy for our people. We see we're down. We don't have the military. All these other countries are getting girded up for war, man. You know what I'm saying? You got goddamn Japan buying new F4 fighter jets, man. No, they doing away with the F4 fighter jet and they buying new F fighter jets. For what? They upgrade, man. Everybody upgrade. Where's our jet, man? The so-called blacks and Hispanics. Where's the Israelite jet? You see that? Where's our jets? Fleet of jets. Updated. Where's our military, man? No, the white man. No, we need... Hey, our military is supposed to... You know what I'm saying? And the president's supposed to be one of our own people, man. Just like the Chinese, man. He governed president and governed Chinese people, man. The Russian, man, he does the same thing with Russian people. You see that? French, Italian. But so-called black man, you look for his leader, where is he? Donald Trump? Man, you see that? Don't make no sense, man. The logic behind that, and our people don't see it, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2. By swearing and lying, and killing and stealing, and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood.
Right, and all these other things are going on. Swearing, lying, killing each other, man, over simple things, man. You know what I'm saying? About to kill each other over toilet paper right now. I guess if we feel like we ain't gonna, it's not gonna be enough tissue to wipe your ass. You know what I'm saying? In those days, man. If those days gonna carry out, man, the Most High gonna prolong them. Those days, it's gonna be a long time, bro. You get a little bit of toilet. Yeah, I can't believe our people doing this. We're stocking up on toilet paper. Other people, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Committing adultery and break out and blood touches blood, man. Yeah, man. So we're supposed to fear the Most High, not no damn pandemic, man. If you was girded up spiritually, man, and it's truth, right? Had your loins girded, man, with the spiritual knowledge, man, you wouldn't have to worry about these things, right? Let's I can get one more. Let me get that Isaiah. Let me get Isaiah 15 real quick. Scam likely. Isaiah 15 Yeah, let's go. Isaiah 15, man. That pandemic is serious, man. And we're gonna get the fear of the Lord too, man. We're gonna get that fear of the Lord, right? Isaiah 15, we're gonna start at start at 1. Start at 1, man.
All right, we're in the book of Isaiah, chapter 15, verse 1.
Right.
The burden of Moab.
The what?
The burden of Moab.
And Moab, when you go into the scriptures, man, you know what? And we're going to get that real quick. We're going to show you that Moab is the so-called Chinese man, and Ammon is the Japanese man, or they could be vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Ammon could be the so-called Chinese man, and Moab could be the Japanese man. We don't, you know what I'm saying? But it got different. You could tell the characteristics by the regulars are. So we're pretty sure by the prophecies that we're finna go through that Moab is the so-called Chinese man.
Prophecies, right, man.
Let's go get that real quick, man. Let's get who Moab is. Let's go to Genesis. Genesis chapter 19, right? 19 verse 36. Genesis 19:36. Right, all right. Get Moab. We're coming right back there, man.
We're in the book of Genesis. All right. Chapter 19 and verse 36. Pen. All right. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father.
You see, Lot had 2 daughters that he saved up by the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, which we was just talking about, because they had a lot of they was very prideful. There was the homosexuality that was going on. They, you know what I'm saying, they robbed the, you know what I'm saying, the passengers that came through the town. They robbed them of everything, right? Instead of greeting them and, you know what I'm saying, being humble, and, you know what I'm saying, and showing some hospitality, you know what I'm saying, in their town. They robbed them and left them with nothing, man, and killed people, man. All that, man. The Most High put that place down. So they said, so Lot and his 2 daughters were saved because his wife looked back, right, representing, she loved that place, man. She had a feeling in her spirit for that place, just like our Eve gonna be these days, man, in the last days. They're gonna be loving and longing for this place to rise back up, that the Most High gonna have to destroy them, man. So read that again.
Genesis 19 verse 36. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father.
Go ahead.
Verse 37. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab.
Right.
The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day.
Right. You know what I'm saying? His daughter, you know what I'm saying? That's incest, man. You heard it? He said his daughters, thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. You see that? And within the laws, that's a no-no, man.
Right.
Within the nation of Israel. Right? So, go ahead.
Verse 38. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name
Ben-Ami.
Ben-Ami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon until this day.
Right. So Ben-Ami is from Japanese, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the, and then they're smaller than Moab. Moab is, you know what I'm saying, always been the eldest, right? And he's always been the top of the chart. You always hear about Moab, and you see it too. Made in everything, made in China. You don't really see nothing made in Japan. We bombed Japan, right? You see that? It's crazy how that works, man. And Moab didn't even he didn't give a damn about his brother. He still want to be like the so-called white man, Moab. So we're talking about so-called Chinese man in this pandemic era, right? You know what I'm saying? That's going on. The fear of the pandemic, right? Our people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going crazy about, man, the coronavirus, right? Where did this establish at? In the land of Moab, man. Moabites over there with the so-called Chinese. Let's go back to Isaiah 15.
Back to Isaiah 15. All praise, brother, bringing this out, because like I said, now you understand why they're called incest babies.
Right.
In Chinese and Japanese. You know what I'm saying? The father had children with his daughters.
Right.
Man, that's history. That's in the scriptures. All right. Back to Isaiah chapter 15, verse 1. The burden of Moab. Because in the night of Moab is laid waste and brought to silence.
Right. Go ahead.
Because in the night of Moab is laid waste and brought to silence. He is gone up to Bajt and to Dabon, the high places, to weep.
To do what?
To weep.
Right. And Bajan, and Dabon, those are called ancient cities or towns inside the land of Moab. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we know they spread it throughout all those eastern kingdoms over there, like China and some in like Palestinian area, or where Elam is, and Japan. They done fled, man, because of the coronavirus outbreak. But right, man, this is what it's saying. It's saying they're in the high places now to weep. Go ahead.
Moab shall howl over Nebo.
Right, another town. Go ahead.
And over Medeba.
Right.
And all their heads shall be baldness, and every beard cut off.
And the baldness and beard cut off represents mourning and lamentation. Why? Because the coronavirus outbreak, man. Nobody wants to deal with them now. You see that? And there's no trading going on no more. Moab was big with the trade and everything between the United States. Look on everything made in China. Once again. You know what I'm saying? And now President Trump put a ban on any trade going on, anything coming in and out of that place. Moab flipping out now, man. If you go on YouTube, you can see Moab. They got a lockdown on the city still, man. Moab all out the window, all times of days and nights, yelling and howling. It's finna break it down. Go ahead.
Verse 3, in their streets they shall gird themselves with sackcloth.
Right, meaning mourning, sackcloth, because we put the potato sackcloth around the women, around their loins, the men too, right? And put ashes on their head and mourning. Go ahead.
On the tops of their houses and in their streets.
On the where?
On the tops of their houses and in their streets. Everyone shall howl, weeping abundantly.
And that's what they do, screaming at each other. Ah! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's serious, but the prophecies are being fulfilled, man, right before our eyes. Some people ain't gonna get it though. Why? Because they don't read. Oh, they don't have spiritual discernment. Our eyes still is not open. We have not submitted ourselves fully to the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 4, and Shebon shall cry, and Elaha. Their voice shall be heard even until Jahaz. Therefore the armed soldiers of Moab shall cry out. His life shall be grievous unto him.
Right, man. You got people, you got their, what they were saying on there? They were saying models. They're models. So one model we know of that of a Moabite that caught the coronavirus, right? There's plenty of people, man, and some of them died. You know what I'm saying? In those cases, man. Not ancient. News broadcaster. One of them had died over there, right? Yeah, I keep following because we're watchmen, we're seers, right? So we got to see the you know what I'm saying, the
prophecies.
You know what I'm saying, the tribulation approaching, man, and warn our people, man. That's what we're supposed to do, man. That's what a watchman is, right? If you go to the book of Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, it breaks it down beautifully, man. Being a watchman, you know what I'm saying, and warning the people of the sword, famine, and pestilence that's the Most High is going to bring to this place, man. For all the wickedness, man, this place got to get it, right? Because there ain't no truth, mercy, or knowledge of the Most High in the land, man. Right? That's it, man. That's all I wanted to get on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? We could go to 2nd Esdras chapter 15 to back that up, man. You know what I'm saying? 2nd Esdras chapter 15 to back that up, man. And right now we're talking about the Moabites, man. 2nd Esdras 16, I mean. Is it 15? No, 16. 15. 2nd Esdras 15, right? And 46, right? Yeah. Yeah.
All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 46. And thou Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person.
Right, because Asia, which represents Moab and all of them, man, Moab, the Koreans, all of them, they're the same people. They just, so-called white man, he's very crafty at what he do. He split their names up, you know what I'm saying? That's where you get all the Thai and the Filipino and the, you know what I'm saying? All that Vietnamese and Korean, they put them names on them, man. You know what I'm saying? All that ain't nothing but Moab and Ammon. That's all it is,
Right.
That's it, man. But anyways, it said, and thou, Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon. Why are they the partaker of the hope of Babylon? Everything America does, China tries to do it, and they outdo it better, man. They very, you know what I'm saying? They're right behind, man. Yeah. They're right up on them with the technology, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the trade, and they staying right up on America. And America find themselves in debt, so they say, with China and all of this, man. And yeah, man. So it said, and thou Asia that are partaker of the hope of Babylon, right? And art the glory of her person, right? It's a lot of, because once again, we all brothers teach this within the nation, man. That all these nations come over here, get set up with a visa, right? And probably about a $20,000 loan, or you know what I'm saying? And open a restaurant in your neighborhood, man, and bank off the so-called blacks and Hispanics, the Israelites, the true Jews, right? In your neighborhood, they don't stay with you in your neighborhood. They don't go to parties with you. You don't catch them at football games with you or want to hang out with you, man. But we still love these people, man. We deal with them. We won't deal with our own people, though. You see that? These people got it made, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Right. Verse 47. Woe be unto thee.
Right.
Right. Second Ezra 15, verse 47.
Right.
Woe be unto thee, thou wretch.
Thou wretch.
Thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Woe be unto you. Destruction be unto you, Asia. You Moabites, man. And what destruction came upon them? The coronavirus, man. And that thing is beautiful, man, how it's spreading, man. It's spreading so, you know what I'm saying, on a heavy level, man, where people freaking out, man, over toilet paper. See that? They don't know whether they're coming or going. Our people are so simple, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thou hast decked thy daughters in whoredom,
Right.
that they might please and glory in thy lovers.
Right. That they may please and glory in thy lovers, meaning you did away with all your customs and heritage and ways of living, right? You know what I'm saying? And wanted to deal with the custom of Babylon. They used to wear the wooden shoes and the, you know what I'm saying? And they used to have a funny mustache, all type of stuff, man. The bald heads with the long ponytail. Moab, they had their own style. Now they come over here, you know what I'm saying? They rocked the Hawaiian shirts at first and they just got in the groove, man. Now they were putting little Christmas trees in their little Asian shop and Christmas lights outside the Chinese food stores. You see that? They down with the program now, man. They got Americanized. They wear pants. The women wear pants. Yeah. Levi's. Yeah. For real, man. That's what it says. You deck your daughters in the whoredom that they may please and glory in thy lovers. You know what I'm saying? Just to please America. That's all they're doing it for. Right. If we look like them and act like them, maybe we get customer. You see that? Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
And America, yeah, so-called white man, love him some Asian women. Let me tell you something, man. I worked a lot of construction jobs, bro, and I've seen a lot of TV. They even say it on TV, man. You see the white man always running for them Asian women. They love them, man. They go crazy over them, man. Yeah.
Lot's daughters.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It said right there. It said, thou hast, read that part again.
Which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
Right. They always desired to commit whoredom with thee, man. Go ahead.
Thou hast followed her. That is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith God.
You see that? Thou hast followed her that's always hated in her works and inventions. Who is it talking about? Babylon. America. Who's just talking about this place, man? Yeah, this is the place that China, Moab rocks with. And Moab is, you know what I'm saying, going through it right now, man. Weeping and howling, man, now. You know what I'm saying? It's woe be unto them, man. There's no trading going on with them. There's no flights leaving in and out of China coming here. Nothing, man. Right? And because of that, they got a little upset when they seen one of the American jets flying around over there. They shined the laser at them, right? They tried to knock the whole panel off, man, like function, man, because they got these lasers that shoot to knock off the dash panel function, and so the plane to crash, man. Yeah, they tried to do America like that, but you know what I'm saying? So America working on something like how they gonna respond back to that. I don't know. I didn't go and check the latest information on it, but yeah, man. So Moab, they falling right now, man. Well, they already fell, man. Really, this is a matter of time for America, man. Right? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 49. I will send plagues upon thee.
I will what?
I will send plagues upon thee.
And what is these plagues? Go ahead.
Widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence.
The Most High ain't playing. That's it right there. That's coronavirus. Right?
Right.
and they thought they were doing some good. Let me tell you something. And the locusts are out right now, right? And China released over 100,000 ducks. Yeah, 100,000 ducks to fight the locust swarms. That's so it would keep it from invading in their territory. Y'all got see the most I ain't no joke. You got coronavirus spread over there. The locusts is eating up all the crops and everything,
right.
and they hatching fresh eggs every like dang on day, man. Fresh eggs. More they can't. These pestilence coming out, man. That's that widowhood. The widowhood is men are dying, man. Go ahead.
Real quick. Second Esdras. We're in Second Esdras chapter 15, verse 49.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna read that again. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death.
Right, and that's you Moabites, man.
Going down.
With your gutter slime. Yeah, you if you Google that gutter slime on YouTube, man, these bastards, they got sewers out there. You know what I'm saying? And I no doubt they do it over here. Right in front of these Chinese restaurants over there in China, man. Do you know they open the sewer and they go out there with a 5-gallon bucket with this big old long pole, metal pole with like a wok on it. A wok is those things they cook in, the big old bowl type things they cook in, whatever. Right. They got one of those, man, and they go down in the sewer with it, right? And they bring it up, and it's called gutter slime, man. It's a bunch of slime. They slop it in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Then they go sift it, and you know what I'm saying, get all the trash out of it and whatever, and use that for fresh grease, bruh, to fry food with, man. Yeah, man, it's on YouTube, man. I'm everywhere, man. I'll be looking at all type of stuff, man. Them jokers there, most I have to smite them, man. They gotta smite them, man. Them people there, they are filthy, man.
Abomination.
They are real abomination, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Gutter slime. But yeah, man, so most I said, I will send plagues upon thee. Widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence to waste thy house with destruction and death. Go ahead.
Right, verse 50, and the glory of thy power shall be dried up as flour.
As a flower, man. Right? Go ahead.
When the heat shall arise that is sent over thee.
And not to mention, he gonna send that heat over thee, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the big bang. The real big bang. Right? And it ain't no theory. Right? We got somebody on the comment board. Yeah. Oh, that's Sister Danya. I've been accept me again. It might be my connection. Turn it off and turn it on.
Okay.
She's been from the class. Yeah, we got poor connection in here. She said add her again. But yeah, man.
Okay, all praises.
Go ahead. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 50 again, and the glory of thy power shall be dried up as flour, when the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Right, we're in 2nd Esdras 15, verse 51. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chasteneth with wounds. Right,
just like a slave woman is beaten, man, for dropping eggs. Remember you know what I'm saying? You can watch it on Django, man. That's Sister, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman that drop an egg, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna get theirs, man. According to the I think that's Jeremiah, the 25th chapter, man. All you nations gonna drink of that cup, man. And y'all gonna drink it deep and large, man. Woo, the Most High ain't no joke. You can't tell me this ain't he don't got sweat. You know what I'm saying? What we call slang. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? The Most High, he says the crib, you know what I'm saying? You don't know your house, your crib, man. Oxen over on the ass his master's crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These are our people, man. Our ancestors, man, wrote this book. Go ahead.
So that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee.
Right. See, your wounds are going to be so grievous that's what he did. The Most High did this. He hit you with that coronavirus. Your wounds are so grievous. Your lovers, when your mighty lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Your lovers is these other nations, man. Russia. You know what I'm saying? America. You know what I'm saying? They're not able to receive her. They can't do nothing for you. No, you stay the hell back. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump say everything's shut off. You know what I'm saying? Tell Moab we don't want no more shipping containers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To hell with Hanes t-shirts. We don't want no more. You Y'all finished, boy. It's beautiful, man. We happy, man. We know it's time. It's almost over, man. We're going to have to go through a little tribulation for those that are 144,000 elect, right? The hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it like GMS. No, 144,000, yeah, because it's called the hopeful elect, man. You know what I mean? The 1/3 got to go through a tribulation for a little short time period, man. But then, you know what I mean? It's going to be over.
It's going to be
You know what I'm saying? Some of us got to be ready to die, though, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. When we say that, boy, that'll scare a lot of people.
Yeah,
Some
man.
people back out when you say that.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
gotta be ready, man.
Gotta be ready, man.
Loins. Gotta gird up our loins, man.
All right, man. You gotta be ready to die for this, man.
Yes, sir.
This is beautiful, man. All right, so go ahead, bro.
Verse 52. Would I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, saith the Lord?
Right, go ahead.
If thou hadst not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thine hands, and saying over their dead, when thou was drunk.
Right, when thou was drunk, when you was in your nakedness. This for when, you know what I'm saying, the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this for God. That's what it's saying, man. When y'all slayed us, man. You seen us at our low state, man. We was naked. What? Because our shame, right? Of fornicating with these other gods and stuff, man. All these other nations came in and just, you know what I'm saying, just straight did us in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 83, man.
Yeah,
Everybody had a part of us, man.
Mm-hmm.
You go through the Zhang dynasty, the Song dynasty, the Tang dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look these things up, man. Those are the captivities that those damn Moabites had us in, man. Damn incest babies. Yeah, they had us in captivity.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna try to throw the little spin on that African American, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? African slaves, whatever. But we know who it's talking about. The children of Israel. That's who they had. That's who they had as slaves, man. So yeah, that's all right. So that's it. That's right on that one, man. So yeah, man, and let's get that before I forget real quick. The fear of God. What it is? 1919. Sirach.
Mm-hmm.
Sirach 1919 or 1918. Right. Here everybody running around fearing that pandemic, man. The pandemic fear
Sirach
on them, man.
19.
But nobody has no knowledge, truth of the Most High in the land, man. And this is why he got a controversy with all the inhabitants of the land. The inhabitants of the land is talking about the whole earth. It's not just talking about, you know what I'm saying, North America, so-called North America, or China, or Russia. It's talking about all of them all across the board, man. All of them across the board. Right?
All right. In the book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him.
Read it again.
The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him.
Right. And the fear of the Lord is the first step. That's the first step to be accepted of him, man. Go ahead.
And wisdom obtaineth his love.
And to get wisdom and knowledge of him obtaineth his love. Wisdom and knowledge of this world is nothing, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So the fear of the Lord is the first step, man. You know what I'm saying? It is not loving yourself and your birthdays and hugs and kisses, man. That's not the first step of life, man. We supposed to know that, okay, I can't see God, I can't find him. You know what I'm saying? We know where he is. He's up in his heavenly throne, man. You know what I'm saying? We just like we can't see him, we can't see the air. You know what I'm saying? We know that air was created, wind was created.
Mm-hmm. We sucking it up.
Right, we suck it up. Well, you know what I'm saying? I hate when people say that. I don't believe in God. Well, stop breathing.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you will not hold your breath till you die.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? You'll believe it. You'll be a believer of God after that. I promise you.
Right.
I promise you, man. You can't see the wind, but you steady sucking that up. Stop sucking it up. He created that too, man. Yeah, that's right, man. Right? All right. Go ahead. 19.
Verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life.
See that? This is the doctrine of life right here. This is what we're supposed to abide by and go by. Right? Go ahead.
And they that do things that please him
Mm-hmm.
shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
That's who lined up for the book of life, man. In the book of life and set up for eternity in righteousness, man. For eternity, man. Those that obey him, man. and do things that please him.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 20, the fear of the Lord is all wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And in all wisdom is the performance of the law.
You see that? And wisdom is the performance of the law. Wisdom is the performance of the law, man. It's not simple. It ain't sweet, man, with dealing with the Most High, man. Believe that, man. You ain't just walk up in here and think, you know what I'm saying, you got you a spot on, you got you a golden ticket like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. You don't got you a spot in the kingdom, man. Many's called, but few are chosen. We always got to keep that in our mind, man. So always strive to do more work, push harder, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't slack not one bit, man. Go ahead.
And the knowledge of his omnipotency.
Right, his omnipotence, right?
Mm-hmm.
His omnipotency, right? His power and might. That means his power and might, right? And knowledge of his power and might, his omnipotency, right? Beautiful, man. Yeah, so let's just get some more, man. Let's get some more. I'm gonna bring out that Jeremiah 25 too. That's right, man. I'm gonna go get that. Just I said it.
Jeremiah. See, 25?
25, yeah. Yeah. Let's start it. All right. Go to start at verse 16.
All right. We're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
For thus saith the Lord God of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand,
Right.
and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it.
Right, man. So Heavenly Father finna send, he's sending the prophets, you know what I'm saying, to all these nations. The fury cup of the Most High, man. That's what that wine is, that fury cup of the Most High. Right? To all whom I send thee to drink it, right? Go ahead.
And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
Right. So it's going to touch something. It's going to strike a nerve. It's going to get deep down inside them. They're going to have these little stupid looks like Donald Trump on their face when he can't control something. They call it a pandemic, right? Yeah, man. They're going to have these stupid looks on their face, man. Your money can't buy you out of this, man. It can't pave you away right now, man.
Right.
It can't bring back March Madness, right? Everybody's sick about that. Yes, boy. Yes. It's beautiful, man.
No
all
these
NBA games and stuff.
Done.
Spend it right now. Stop.
Right.
Beautiful, man.
Go read a book, man.
Real, man.
The word of the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Go get you some oil. Soon everybody gonna be asking for that oil in our lamps. Well, we giving it out right now, like we giving it out right now like hotcakes, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when the Most High shut down this internet and stuff like that, ain't no more oil then. Boy, you're on your own now. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink, unto whom the Lord has sent me.
And how do we make them to drink? We out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? We flooding YouTube, right? We flooding Periscope. We flooding IG and Facebook. All them social medias, man. Everybody catching a whiff of this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's probably on Hulu.
Yeah,
for free.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Man, for real, man. It's everywhere, right? Let's drop down. Let's get some of these people. Let's get start at 25, right?
Okay.
No, go to 24.
Jeremiah 25.
No,
verse
start
24.
at 21.
Okay, Jeremiah 25 verse 21.
Right.
Edom. And Moab. Edom. And Moab.
And Moab. Go ahead.
And the children of Ammon.
And the children of Ammon. We don't give a damn because they got bombed in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And they've been down since. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just bought you some fresh F fighter jets, man. Yeah, man, they good over there. I ain't know Japan was that good over there, man.
Still rich.
They bought like over hundreds of F fighter jets, bro. Upgraded. I say, damn, man, who helping them out?
You see, We gotta remember they still got a seat at the round table.
Right, they got a seat at the round table, man. Yeah, so they still in that Psalms 83. They got their hand in the pot.
Right.
They still got their hand in the pot. Psalms 83. Everybody.
Cartoon.
Right, man. Yeah, with cartoons and stuff. Yeah, they love them JP animated. Yeah, a brother at my job, he a Jake. Damn, Jake.
Cartoon a lot.
I don't see how Jake could watch that. JP animated, right? The little Japanese cartoon shows, man. Jake, man. He'll break it down to you too. I'll be like, whoa. All right, bro. I have to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Killing my precepts stuck in my brain. Go ahead.
Verse 22, and all the kings of Tyrus.
Right, we just did a class on this. Kings of Tyrus, man. Goddamn Spaniards. Go ahead.
And all the kings of Zidon.
And his partner Zidon, right? Go ahead.
And the kings of the isles which are beyond the sea.
Go ahead.
Dedan and Tema and Buz, and all that are in the utmost corners.
Right, Dedan and Tema and Buz, right? And those are all Japhetic kindred, right? From 22 to 23. Japhetic. Go ahead.
Verse 24, all the kings of Arabia,
Uh-huh.
and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert.
You see that? That's beautiful, man. He Most High calling them out, man.
Yeah.
He calling you Syrians, all you know what I'm saying? You Syrians out, you Gaddafi lookalikes, you know what I'm saying? The Iranians, the Afghanistans, the Tajikistans, you know what I'm saying? All of them, Ottoman Turks, you know what I'm saying? The ones over here in our corner stores. Yeah, the mingled ones of the desert. You know what I'm saying? The mingle who Esau got a hold on to, right? Because they was a little dark back then. But Esau got a hold on, now they light skinned, now they over here thinking they Northern Kingdom and Jay. Yeah, man. We got one that own the barbershop next to us, man. He got 2 6'4" Impalas, right? And they be trying to play rap. I was like, look at this. They wear skinny jeans and sag them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be Jake, man. I say, yo.
Jake. Straight Ishmael.
Ishmael, man. He a trip, bro. Go ahead.
25, and all the kings of Zimri, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes.
Right, Elam, Zimri, and the Medes. Right? There's more of them, man.
Persian.
Yep. Go ahead.
26, and all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world.
Right, and all the kings of the north, far and near, right? And one with another. Go ahead.
Which are upon the face of the earth, and the king of Shishak shall drink after them.
Right, so the Most High is very precise with calling out these names. Why? Because he don't want nobody to feel left out. Because you tell America all nations going to have to go through it, you know what I'm saying, and go into captivity, they say, no, God loves everybody. They're still going to say some stupid junk. Then you have to keep on reading down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying for them. Go ahead.
Verse 27, therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall.
And do what?
And spew and fall.
And just like Moab now, the so-called Chinese man. Spew and fall, man. Weep, mourn. So what? It's about, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is saying it's about that time, man. You got to feel it, man. Go ahead.
And rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you.
And they believe me. I really believe the Most High is not going to let Moab rise no more. That's it, man. They spraying the buildings with all type of antibacterial, right? They outside with hazmat suits, spraying the buildings with the antibacterial. They trying to get, man, that coronavirus gone, man.
Antibacterial and a pressure washer.
Right, and the pressure washer, right? That ain't gonna do nothing, man. When the Most High is sending these plagues, man. The Most High is sending these plagues, man. Y'all finished, man. Go ahead.
Verse 28, and it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them,
go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts,
right?
Ye shall certainly drink.
Right, you gonna certainly drink, man. You gonna certainly drink it, man. No doubt about it, man. So they looking at us like we lying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, them niggas don't know nothing. They don't. We got money. We got the power. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, the Most High say you're surely gonna drink. You can refuse all you want to. You're not going into captivity. You're going into captivity. You're going to drink of these plagues that the Most High is sending out here. You're going to go through it just like we went through. Read it. Read. It's going to say it right here.
Verse 29, for lo, I begin to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name.
Which is the Israelites. Go ahead.
And should ye be utterly unpunished?
And shall you go utterly unpunished? Go ahead.
Ye shall not be unpunished.
You shall not be unpunished. I love the Most High. Yo, man, he is serious with it too, boy. He gonna let you know. Go ahead.
For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth.
Of the earth. That means from north, east, south, and west, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Said the Lord of hosts.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. I love that. I love that right there, man. All right. Where we going from here?
She got some. Let's go to Isaiah 34.
Right.
Because like I said, like the brother's bringing out, and this is, current event, man, but we know the Most High is moving, man. And that's a very powerful point you brought out, man. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted, man. We know that's a message for his people, the children of Israel, right? Isaiah 34, man. We're going to start at verse 1.
Right. Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it.
Right. See that? Come near, ye nations, to hear. Hear what? These prophecies of what's taking place. Pay attention. You see what's going on? And hearken, ye people.
Right.
Hear. What? Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, man. So not only that the earth is being shaken up when I say the earth, that's not all the inhabitants like we brought out in Hosea 4:1. But best believe the animals, right? Like you said, the birds, the trees. You know what I mean? We just getting into the spring season. Like people say it's gonna be a hot summer. Oh, it's gonna be a hot summer. And another thing you gotta think about, because we talking about this virus thing, right? We gotta understand what's really taking place. What's coming? What season is coming? What are we going into? Hot or cold? Hot. So you gotta understand something. It's gonna, bro. This thing, Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's going into a warm season.
It'll multiply fast.
This thing is finna, bruh. We gotta. That's why I watch.
Incubation.
And they talking about the damn bears came out of hibernating too early. No, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Bears came out at the right time. It's spring just hit, man. It's beautiful, man.
It is springtime. We know it's springtime, man. Right? But come ye, O nations, to hear, hearken, ye, O people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein. Right? Because we're talking about the time that we're living in right now, man. Everybody's paying attention, whether, like you said, whether it's to a minimum or it's to like maximum. Some people are really reading the news. Some are watching videos. Some are taking notes. Some are asking questions. Others of my birthday next weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? BET. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No basketball, but they watching replays. You know what I'm saying? now we on PS4 now or Xbox. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you got to think this is the time that we're living in. Some people are looking for answers. Some are looking for band-aids and some kind of like satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? Just to dull away the pain, get a fifth of hen. You know, no word. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not worrying about it, right? All these things that come forth of it, man. You know what I'm saying? We know, like I said, that this virus and what's cracking right now, going into this warm season, that's at the top of the list. But shoot, right under it, it's just all lined up, man. You know what I mean? Like one brother, I was saying, man, it's serious now. We got to pay attention to these prophecies. It's going down. He was like, well, you know, he had AIDS back in the day. He had Ebola. I understand that, but we got to understand the prophecies that going along with it, man. You got to pay attention to the signs of the times. Look what's cracking right now. Children of Israel ain't know who they were when AIDS first hit. When Ebola first hit, brothers ain't knew. We're talking about the 80s and 90s. That American spirit was heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We integrated like a mom. You know what I'm saying? Ebony and Ivory, the squirrel. You know what I mean? Now, the word of the Lord, the Most High, his spirit is in the earth right now. So we gotta acknowledge that. This ain't just like AIDS and Ebola. No, it's not. No, it's not. They didn't shut down the NBA season. They shutting shit down.
Right.
Was they shutting shit down with Ebola? No. Well, did brothers knew who they were when Ebola was around? Nah, brothers, them black, you know what I mean? African American, the Black Panther Party, civil rights was cracking.
Right.
All right, go ahead, verse 2.
Verse 2, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all
You
nations.
see that? All nations. We always have to bring out when we got street ministry and when we do in these classes. Nations in these scriptures mean what? Nationalities. See, people see the word nation, they don't understand. America, one nation under God, indivisible, liberty, justice, all. They don't understand. That's not what nations is talking about when it's in the Bible. Nation ain't talking about where you live. Or I live in America, I live in Canada. Or you live in South America. No.
That's the flip they put on it.
That's the flip that they put on it, right? That's why we understand. That's why the Messiah said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free." So all these words that we come across, what we do, we break down and give the sense, like Nehemiah 8:8, right? For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations. I mean, everybody. We know that, like in 1 Peter, judgment must begin with the house of God first, but we know everybody's getting it too. Yeah, he's dealing with the children of Israel, calling us back, but at the same time, all the nations are on warning notice.
Right.
You want to say it like that? That's what we say. Get down and lay down. Starting with us first, though. It's like the other nations are racking up a tab. See, they racking up a tab. You children of Israel, he visiting us now. That's why we got to do that wilderness class, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse.
No, keep on.
And his fury upon all their armies.
See, and his fury upon their army. Who's the Lord's army? The children of Israel. That's the Lord of hosts. He already got his army. But to further prove that, let's hold that, Isaiah. We're gonna come back. Let's get the Most High's army, because he said, "In his fury upon all their armies." So we're gonna understand Heavenly Father has his own army. Where they at? First Samuel chapter 17.
First Samuel chapter 17.
Verse 44.
Verse 44. And the Philistine said to David,
We know the Philistine was a what? A
Mhm.
native African.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the field.
Go ahead.
Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword,
Right.
and with a spear, and with a
See,
shield.
David said to that Philistine, "You come to me with a sword, a spear, and a shield." What's that for? What? For war, for battle. Go ahead.
But I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts.
What did David say?
But I come to thee in the name of the Lord
In the name of the Lord of hosts. We see Lord of hosts all over the Bible. David said, "I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts." Go ahead.
the God of the armies of Israel.
The who?
The God of the armies of Israel.
Go ahead.
Whom thou hast defied.
So understand, the Lord of hosts is the armies of Israel. That's why we let brothers know we're prisoners of war. We're prisoners of war. Where the so-called black and Hispanic man, Native American man and woman, man are at? Where are our men? Dead and in jail. Scattered and conquered. Divided and conquered. These so-called Hispanic brothers in the Northern Kingdom, and the Indians on reservations, we don't know that we're the same people. And we're part of God's army. You see that? That's why we see our women, we prove that our women are the most possessed spoil in war is the women. Women got lucky jobs, they're police officers, they're judges, they're principals in the school, they're damn pastors. See, they raise women up and put them in, because they know the male carries the seed. See what I'm saying? But just proving that. So now let's go back to Isaiah 34, right? We're the Lord's army, man, you men. That's why Heavenly Father said, who will rise up for me? Right?
Right.
Heavenly Father's calling his army back. Yeah, that's what let brothers know. That's why we say this ain't no fan club, man.
Right.
This ain't the next new black. This ain't no movement, man.
Right, man. It's going to be a holy war.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be. It's nothing nobody can do about it.
Prophesied, man. 144,000, all he need. Right? And his fury upon all their armies. You see what I'm saying? So now that's your America, your China, your Japan, all their armies, right? Like Joel chapter 3. Go ahead.
He hath utterly destroyed them.
It's future prophecy, because are they destroyed yet? No, they still here talking shit. So this future prophecy. He's gonna do what?
He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
You know this is coming. Isaiah 66 right here. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out,
Mm-hmm.
and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Right.
At the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
You see that? We talking about the Lord, the nation of the Lord. That's how we understand. Like I said, the priest was saying, man, we're excited. Why? Because we know that the Heavenly Father is shaking up nations and kingdoms for who? For what? To bring His people back, man. to put this earth back in righteousness, man. It ain't going to just happen at the flip of a switch, man.
Right.
It's going down. This Bible's full of prophecies. These prophecies have to come to pass, man. Children of Israel got to wake up, right? And that's happening. The valley, we say the valley of dry bones is taking root. Plagues, the pestilences, the earthquakes, the false prophets, the you know what I'm saying, the antichrist, all this it has to happen, man. The famine of the word, Jacob's trouble, it's got to go down, man. And again, that's not going to happen in one day. Noah prophesied for 120 years.
Right.
So we got to start. You got to think about the math. How long children of Israel been out in the street actually teaching? We could say about a good 10. I say like even though we know it goes back to like the 70s and 80s. I'm talking about I'm talking about the truth hitting the four corners of earth and brothers in the hood all across the four corners of earth. I like to say, man, 2010, 2015 is when it really started cracking heavy hard. Every hood.
I remember seeing when I was young.
In what area?
That was in Liberty City.
Okay, all praise. You talking about like the Yahweh them brothers with the white?
Nah, they got fringes with the garments.
Okay. It's about what year was this?
Yeah, probably about 14, 15 back then.
About late 90s?
15, 16 years ago.
About 15, yeah. I think Light of Zion, I think they started down there like 2013, 2012. But still, you see what I'm saying? Now we know we're into this prophecy right now.
So
right?
Like 2004, 2003, something like that.
You see what I'm saying? All across the four corners of earth, brothers is in the street now with the Bibles open. Right? Jump down to verse 5.
Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
See, upon Idumea, like I said, brother, he was calling names out.
Edomites.
Calling them out, man. Idumea, that's Esau, Edom. Goes back to Genesis, 36. Go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right, that goes into Obadiah, right there. One whole book talking about these Idumeans. Go ahead.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs, and goats with the fat of kidneys and rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Again, just talking about the prophecies of what's coming, man. So like the brother said, it's going to get worse before it gets better. You know what I'm saying? But what we got to do, continue to endure, man. Keep these law, statutes, commandments. Be watchmen, right? Be steadfast, patient, man. Pray without ceasing, man. You know, and just stay girded up. You know, man. Just read some prophecies that's coming, because it said, "Come ye, O nations, and to hear all nationalities," man. So I just want to touch on. I want to touch on that one Isaiah 34.
All right, man. All right, well, let's go to you know what, we're gonna go to Peter, right? First Peter, real quick.
First Peter, the New Testament, after Hebrews.
All right.
Yeah, First Peter.
Yeah. First Peter chapter 1, verse. One verse right there. Oh, here.
See a second Peter?
First Peter.
Okay, my bad. First, okay. Chapter 2.
1.
Chapter 1.
1 verse 2. 22.
First Peter, chapter 1, verse 2.
22.
Verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 22. Okay. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit, unto unfeigned love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently.
Right, and that love with a pure heart fervently. A pure heart meaning a clean heart, a mind, man. A pure mind, man. You know what I'm saying? No malice, no envy, no hate. You know what I'm saying? And love our brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? With what? How do we love? It's tough love of the scriptures, man.
Right.
Rebuke and correction, man. Strong rebuke and correction, man. Because ain't nothing better than the love of tough love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pulling your brother out that fire, man. Because we know the Heavenly Father is bringing these plagues and, you know what I'm saying, destruction to this earth, man. And we don't want our brothers to get caught up in it, but 2/3 our people gonna get caught up, man. And 2/3 is 666%. I mean 66.6. 66.6%, man.
Right. A lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? And that's more than half, but less than 3/4. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of people. Yes. And that, because we're talking about our people scattered throughout the four corners, man. So we got to have that fervent love for our brothers, man. In the spirit, though, man. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit, meaning, you know what I'm saying, the Holy Spirit. The Spirit of the Heavenly Father, man. We got to walk in that light. The light that the Heavenly Father give us to shine, you know what I'm saying, to our brothers and sisters, man. And bring them up out that darkness, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 23, being born again.
What are we?
Being born again.
Meaning you know what I'm saying, everything you dealt with your being in that, because we were Titus 3:3 too, right? We were Gentiles in the flesh, right? Caring about the things of the world and everything, right? But once we're born again, we have to let everything go, man. Everything we were taught, man. I'm talking about from school, you know what I'm saying? Because we did 12 years of that garbage. They indoctrinated us real good, man. About 12 years of that garbage. Well, like me, I was a little lucky. I got out in 9th grade, but that's still a lot of time indoctrinating, right?
For real.
Because I still thought Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. I thought all of that stuff, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Being born again, go ahead.
Not of corruptible seed,
Right?
but of incorruptible.
Right, because that corruptible seed was planted by who? These heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're still dealing with planting corruptible seed in our generation, man, trying to keep it going on, the lies and everything going on, man. But we're in incorruptible seed by the Spirit, you know what I'm saying, by St. John chapter 6:63, right? That quickening spirit, man, that made us alive. Go ahead.
By the word of God.
By what?
By the word of God.
Go ahead.
Which liveth and abideth forever.
Right, and it's never going to stop, man. I don't care. You can't do nothing against this truth, man. You can't do nothing but for the truth. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can either do for the truth or do nothing at all. The truth will just bypass you. And you know what I'm saying? You're being pushed aside. That's all you are. You can't just stop somebody from waking up. You know what I mean? You can't stop somebody from waking up, man. You can't stop. You know what I'm saying? That's why brothers get all, you know what I'm saying? People got to stop getting jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Thinking a small cuss word like shit or ass or damn could stop, you know what I'm saying? Hinder someone from coming into the truth. You know what I'm saying? People get simple like that, man. We care about the simple things in life, but what's in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? Like this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? We'll fear that all day. Fighting over toilet tissue. Worrying about the next time we're going to wipe our ass. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about this word of the Most High, man. But this is what we need to be worried about, man. Because God's word liveth and abideth forever. Go ahead.
Verse 24. For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass.
Right. All flesh is as grass, man. Because grass, right, have what? Short lifespan. Now men have a short lifespan too, man. You know what I'm saying? And the glory of man is the flower of grass. So everything, all the fruit of man, right, that he brings forth, that he puts his hands to, all that is as grass too. You know what I'm saying? Meaning when you die, none of that's coming with you. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not attached to your soul and spirit. All the simple things in life that our people care about, we need to be worried about this prophecy, man. Go ahead.
The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away.
Go ahead.
But the word of the Lord endureth forever.
Right.
And this is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you.
Right, man, because kingdom is for you, man. Kingdom is for you. And matter of fact, we're gonna get that Thessalonians. And that Thessalonians, I said something about light. Right, that Thessalonians. I think it's in 1 Thessalonians. Let me go check. We're on the 1 Thessalonians chapter. I think it's 4. Yeah. Just a second.
Yeah. It's definitely a hot topic, man. Being this current event of a pandemic, man. They were saying there's a couple movies that line up with this. I think it was it's a couple movies that they're not even new movies, man. Movie came out, there's one movie, I forget the name of it, came out like 2011. There's another movie came out like 2015, talking about times like this with this virus, man. When people run around with their masks on and quarantining and cities being shut down, man. I don't know the name of the movie, man.
Contagion.
That might be, yeah, it sounds like something like that. Yeah. That, and it's another movie, man.
Facebook, man.
Yeah, man. Contagion.
Contagion.
Who played in that movie? Who starred in that? I have to look it up. But it's a couple of them they were saying, you know, talking about this, you know, man, the Most High's hand.
Right, there we go. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 14.
All right, we're in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Now we exhort you, brethren.
Uh-huh.
Warn them that are unruly.
Do what?
Warn them that are unruly.
Right. Warn them that are unruly, man. Meaning out of order, man. Disorderly.
Right.
That's what they mean. Out of order, man. Our brother Jake, man, in this world, man. Go ahead.
Comfort the feeble-minded. Support the weak. Be patient toward all men.
And comfort the feeble-minded. Warn them that are unruly, and comfort the feeble-minded, right? The weak-minded. Support the weak, and be patient toward all men, right? And that's what we got to have a mind of a priest, man. Because we still patiently. That's where the patience come in, man. Because we're gonna deal with a lot of simplicity of our brothers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going down right now, man. And they ain't gonna know how to. They can't control themselves, man. They freaking out. The curse is on them too. It's on us too. The curse is on us too still. Mm-hmm. But we got a spiritual eye. We can see it and we know how to, you know, discernment, right? And deal with things. We know prophecy, man. Go ahead.
Verse 15. See that none render evil for evil unto any man.
Right, man. We know they're in a simple mind state, man. Let's not stoop to their level and provoke them, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
But ever follow that which is good.
But only follow that which is good. Always, ever follow that which is good. Go ahead.
Both among yourselves and to all men.
Right, both among yourselves and to all men. Meaning what? These laws, these statutes, these commandments, the judgment, prophecies of the Heavenly Father, man. Unto you, not only you, to all, both to among yourselves and to all men. Go ahead.
Rejoice evermore.
Right.
Pray without ceasing.
Pray without ceasing. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not jump straight up and up. You know what I'm saying? Update your profile pic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pray, man. Pray without ceasing. Go ahead.
Hey, verse 18. In everything give thanks.
Right. Give thanks. Drinking a cup of water. Give thanks, because that's gonna be that's gonna be who we have to count on, man. Once Checkers and damn Taco Bell close, man. And then there don't be no more damn Salem's and Zicos, all of that stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yo, man,
Right.
Chick-fil-A ain't gonna be out there no more, man.
Right. No Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? All these things are gonna be shut down.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? And what are you gonna do? You gotta depend. You gotta pray and see. Hey, we gotta call on the Most High. You think you just gonna call on that? You know what I'm saying? Well, you gonna cross that bridge when it comes. Okay, we'll see how that work out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Go ahead.
In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in the Mashiach Yahushua concerning you.
Right, man. That you love the Most High first. That's the will of God, man. That's the first greatest commandment, man. And love your neighbor as yourself, man. Go ahead.
Quench not the spirit.
Right, don't buck up, man. Don't buck up to all the brothers and sisters out there, even the ones in the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if it's 30 years you've been in the truth, man. Stop bucking up. Quenching out the spirit, man. It's okay to hear a young brother out and go check out information, what he want to bring to you, man. It's okay. We got to have patience, right? Oh, I don't got time for that. Hey, your doctrine is your doctrine. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is that? Your doctrine is... It's about unity. We got to... I thought that's love. I thought that's love, man.
You don't get it.
Love, we have to, you know what I'm saying? Rebuke our neighbor, man. If they off, man, and shoot, man, what's up? Go ahead.
Quench not the spirit.
Uh-huh.
Despise not prophesying.
Right, because you don't got all the prophecy. The Most High got spiritual gifts He gave to different brothers, right? This brother might have the spiritual gift of breaking down, you know what I'm saying, them deep prophecies, like, you know what I'm saying, second Ezra Revelations, and combine them. You know what I'm saying? I might have the prophesyings of the milk, man, the sincere word, how to break and bring people here, you know what I'm saying, in to build them up so this brother could start breaking down the, you know what I'm saying, the deep things to him. You know what I mean? Everybody got different spiritual gifts, man. That's what it's a body, right? You know what I'm saying? Despise not prophesying, man. Right? Go ahead.
Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Go ahead.
Abstain from all appearance of evil.
All right, man. Abstain from all appearances of evil, man. Which is that damn mark. Let me get one more. Revelations. Let's go to Revelations, man. What's that? Revelation 14. Right? Yeah.
The mark. It's 13.
Yep, that is it. It's showing up 13, right? All right, we're going to right. Go to 13. Start at 13.
Right, when Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. And he doeth great
wonders.
wonders.
Let's start up at 11. Start up at 11.
11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb.
Right, and this beast came up out of the earth, man. So it's on earth. Go ahead.
And he spake as a dragon.
He had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? Go ahead.
And verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
Right, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. It's going into the Roman kingdom, right? That's that first beast before this beast, right? Great whore, great Babylon, right? That was that first beast, the Roman kingdom. Go ahead.
And causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
And to worship all the ways of the Roman, you know what I'm saying, kingdom. Go ahead.
Whose deadly wound was healed.
Right, whose deadly wound was healed, right? Because she was wounded. She was taken over, conquered, right? And then they came back up, right? After those 1,000 years, they came back up out of that hole, out of the holes of the rock, man. And said, we are impoverished, but we will build in desolate places, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they did. They built in desolate places and they came back up. But the Most High said he's going to throw them back down. You know what I'm saying? So they came back from their deadly wound that was healed. Go ahead.
And verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men.
Right. F-4 fighter jets, all that, man. The nuclear bomb, right? Everybody shook, man. That's how he got us shook. All the people from Black Wall Street, as soon as he dropped them bombs, Negroes is scared now, man. We scared to come back together in unity, man, and try to start an uproar, you know what I'm saying, rise up. Even though we got to do it in righteousness, you know what I'm saying? Whether wickedness too, we won't even do it in wickedness, man. We scared. Our people scared, man. No, we want to just go along to get along now. Go ahead.
Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
Right, and he deceived them that dwell on the earth. He don't deceive just them that dwell in this place, Babylon the Great. He deceived them everywhere, man. Go ahead.
By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right, all the miracles, right? The currency, you know what I'm saying? The U.S. dollar, the currency that went up, you know what I'm saying? And going in every country thinking he can straighten out their, you know what I'm saying, differences or something like Fidel Castro. You know what I'm saying? We want to go in another country and stop the communism, right? The communists, right? Stop them from doing the communism. We want to go into North Korea and try to stop them from, you know what I'm saying? No, that damn Kim Jong-un say, no, I do what the hell I want to do with my people, man. You run your people. But this place want everybody on his agenda. Go ahead.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right. Made an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Right. Caesar Borgia. Now that's the image, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
All right, man. That's how Christopher Columbus came over here, man. You know what I'm saying that Bible, that the Bible in one hand with its old fake theology, right, and the sword in the other hand, right, with a Caesar Borgia image. Go ahead.
16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
And that is the chip, man. That is a chip. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. This is how we should know, man. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
Right, because it can't be you can't buy with John 3:16 just by going in the store. You know what I'm saying? They say, or give me a philosophy, or you can't get no damn groceries. John 3:16, God loves everybody in the whole world. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's not buying and selling with a philosophy. No, it's a chip, man. You know what I'm saying? And these people are really going to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Physically, it's a physical chip, man. They got it, the small size of a rice grain.
Right. RFID.
RFID, that's what it's called. RFID. You know what I'm saying? What it stand for? Radio Frequency Identifier, right? RFID, right? Go ahead, bro.
That no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Except he that have the mark, man. You gotta have that. When I scan, you gotta have it, man. I'm saying, you remember I'm saying, the first one I seen was Goody Mob. Yeah, man, because he was in the store and he would put his hand up on the machine and he ain't have no chip. Dude in front of him had beep. You know what I'm saying? He went on, man. This way before I even knew I was an Israelite. Everything, bro. I was still a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Cell therapy.
That cell therapy, man. I was like, yo, video. Y'all should check it out on YouTube, man. Brother had, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have no chip. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't buy or sell. Man, it's going down, man. It's gonna go down, man. And you brothers that think it's, you know what I'm saying? We can't tell people it's okay to take a chip. No, hell no. No, man.
Do not take that chip, man.
Don't take the chip.
Don't take it, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then
damn, how hungry and how what, man?
Right.
No.
And another one was who was finna tell it? Oh, yeah, the white man, so-called white man. Edomite, man. He made this. Y'all can go look at the trailer. It's up on YouTube. It's called Gray State. It's a movie called Gray State that never came out. It never came out.
They killed the whole family.
They killed him, his little infant baby.
The wife.
You know what I'm saying? The newborn baby. And the wife. All of them, bro. Who? Because he made a video. It's showing everything in there. How they going, you know what I'm saying? You mention your constitution, you get your head shot, you get blowed up, your brain blowed out in the street, military going to be snatching people out their houses, people going to be mentioning constitution, get, you know what I'm saying, killed, and they put the chip in people and stuff like that. Yeah, bro. He was finna expose it, bro. They offed him, his wife, and his little newborn baby, bro. Edomite, man. They wanted that. They had to silence him. But yeah, you can still go check it out on the but they're not gonna air that movie. That movie is not gonna come out. Hell no. Beautiful, man. Go ahead.
Put the American people on notice, right?
Right.
Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
Right. Let him here is wisdom, man. So this is wisdom. This last verse. Read it again.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
Right, count the number of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For it is the number of a man.
So it is men. You know what I'm saying? The counting the number of the beast is number of men. Go ahead.
And his number is 600, 606.
So his number is 600, 6. You know what that is? 2/3. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 600, 6. You know what I'm saying? That's the 66.6. You know what I'm saying too, man. They gonna take it, and people gonna take that, and they gonna run with the beast, man. Our people, man. Some of our people gonna take that shit, man.
Right. You're right, man. We know that 2/3. Right. And our people don't hearken to the word of the Lord.
Rich. It said rich, poor, free. It don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, they gotta have some type of, and they're organizing. I forgot the name of that. They ain't called FEMA. It's called some other Go ahead, bro.
3 scores is 60, right?
3 scores 60. Right.
Yeah.
It's really 666. Three
Yeah, I
sixes,
know.
right? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And wisdom is double too. You know what I'm saying? That 3. I was just thinking something when I had seen that 600, 3 score and 6. I was like, man, that's almost damn near that's like 2/3 count. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mostly everybody gonna be down with the plan, the program, man. We're taking that chip, man.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. They think about, like you said, the rich. Like you said, like, okay, like right now, boom, right? This NBA season, they done froze out the season, right? That means what? Players ain't getting paid no more, right? Some of them already talking about donating their money to the stadium or to the arena, because you know the arena staff ain't no more jobs. So brother was talking about he gonna take care of the, you know what I'm saying, the event staff for the rest, you know what I'm saying, for the next couple months, all this kind of whatever, right? But the thing I'm trying to get at is when it comes to this chip, right? Like you said, when you buy or sell. So think about these brothers. You got 10 racks, right? You got your 1.5 million in the bank. You want your money, right? You gotta take that chip.
Yeah.
See that? That's how we know people gonna take it, because they want their money in the bank. You want your money, you gotta take the chip to get access to your money.
Yep, you gotta take that chip. Boy, it's gonna be a lot of sad puppies, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get that real quick. Bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be worried about our stomachs, man. But you know what I'm saying? The Most High say don't worry about those things, man. All right, hold up.
Yeah, it's going down. When we in these times, man. We are definitely in these times, man. I'm just gonna bring this one out real quick.
Go ahead.
In the spirit, man. So Sirach 39, man. Sirach chapter 39.
Tomorrow think of itself. Sirach 39. And what?
Verse 1.
Sirach 39 verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High.
See, that's what the servant. That's what we supposed commanded to do, right? The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted. You got to be accepted, right? He said, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High. We know the minds are our hearts, right? Our hearts are our minds, right? Giving our mind to the law of the Most High, right? In these scriptures, go ahead.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in meditation thereof.
And occupied in the meditation there. They go back to Joshua 1 and 8.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. Go ahead.
Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients.
How you gonna do that? By meditating on the word in the scriptures and studying. And praying without ceasing, like we just read in 1 Thessalonians. Right? And will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients. Go ahead.
And be occupied in prophecy.
And we see that's what's happening right now, man. You see what's taking place. Man.
Yes. So
by what we're reading, watching the news, being a watchman, paying attention, man. Noticing, observing. Right?
All right.
Where else you want to go up today?
This
is a good passage,
yeah,
right, for brothers to read. You know, just on down to like verse 10.
Yes, sir. It is. I will go to like Luke 21.
Yeah, I was reading that last night, man. Luke.
Right, man. Luke chapter 21, verse 20.
All right, we're in the book of Luke, chapter 21. You said verse 20.
Right.
St. Luke 21, verse 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Right. And when they start that, it's the roundup, man. Martial law, man. Jerusalem is the people, man.
Right.
Because, of course, not that Jerusalem over there compassed with armies. They, you know what I'm saying? It's talking about the people. Where is Jerusalem? When you see us compassed with armies, go ahead. Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 21. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains. And let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Right. Because why? It's going to be slaughter at a mass rate, man. They're getting the guillotines ready, man. You know what I'm saying? They training up the soldiers, right, in a time of for martial law, right, how to do the roundup. I'm saying, yeah, to gather the people up and keep them in order and everything, man. So yeah, we're gonna have to move around and be pilgrims on the earth. You know what I'm saying, go ahead.
Verse 22, for these be the days of vengeance,
Mm-hmm.
that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Right, man. All things got to be fulfilled, man. So, and the word doesn't go back void. So, whatever Most High said, it has to happen. We have to go through these trials and tribulations. If we can't pray for America, this place got to fall. Go ahead.
Verse 23, but woe unto them that are with child,
Mm-hmm.
and to them that give suck in those days.
Right.
For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
Wrath upon this people, us, man. You know what I'm saying? So, woe to those that sitting around planning their next baby shower, man, in those times, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or a birthday party. Because all of that, all the mirth and gladness is going to be shut down, man. The Most High is coming. Hey, man, he's sick of this place. Ain't no mercy. He said it. He got a controversy with the land, inhabitants of the land.
Right.
Because ain't no mercy, no knowledge or truth or the Most High in the land, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Right, and you shall die by the sword. We know Vikings ain't running around with swords no more, right? They got, you know what I'm saying? They got AR-15s and AKs and all type of artillery, man. So that's the sword they coming with. You know what I'm saying? Slaughtering people, babies in front of their heads, you know what I'm saying? In front of their face, in front of their eyes, so they can comply with their orders, right? If I want you to walk and we going to the FEMA camps, or you ain't coming, boom, kill your kid, you going to start moving then. You're going to shut up and you're going to keep doing what they're doing. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Well, not the elect or the brothers in the truth, man, because we're going to die for this, you know what I'm saying, our laws and our God, man, straight up, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword,
Mm-hmm.
and shall be led away captive into all nations.
Right.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles,
Mm-hmm.
until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Right, and that's what we're waiting for, the times of the Gentile to be fulfilled, because that's what all of that is, man. The tribulation that we must go through, right? Drop down to 26.
26, men's hearts failing them for fear,
Uh-huh.
and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Right, looking after those things which are coming on the earth, man. They see these plagues. Now they're seeing this coronavirus and these other plagues that's going to be coming up, right? They're going to be, you know what I'm saying, shook with fear, man. Go ahead.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Right, the powers that be shall be shaken, right?
Mhm.
Those the people that stand in that heavenly position. I mean, heaven represents the power and rulership of these rulers on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? The heaven's going to be shaken. Go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Right, because that's going to be their fall. They got to fall first. You know what I'm saying? They got to fall, man. He going to destroy their economic power and all that. You know what I'm saying? The money trend, he going to destroy all of that, man. The famine going to have to hit, man. You know what I'm saying? He going to have to make, I want to get that to where it say he going to make the waters, the sweet waters bitter, salty. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy. When you start seeing the fresh water, like lake water, have salt in it, Most High gonna do that. Why? Because he's sick of this land, man. No, you're not gonna be able to go to. You know they making those little charcoal straws that you can go and you can sip out of any dirty puddle and you can get clean filtered water. Yeah, they got those on Amazon and stuff, man. They ain't gonna be able to work with that salty water, man.
Sirach 39. It's in Sirach 39. What we just
Sirach
had.
39.
Mm-hmm. Right, what was that? Sirach 39. Verse 23.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. This
Hey, verse started 21, man.
Sirach 39, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
A man need not to say, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore is that?
Mm-hmm.
For he that hath made all things for their uses.
See, a man need not to say that. What is this and what is that? Like, brother, you just saying. Like, we're gonna. What the hell's going on? Right? Go ahead.
His blessing covered the dry land as a river,
Mm-hmm.
and watered it as a flood.
Go ahead.
As he hath turned the waters into saltness,
Mm-hmm.
so shall the heathen inherit his wrath.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right, all praise, man. Exactly, like you just saying, man. Like, what the hell is going on? We trying to figure out to see the Watchmen going. See, we're watching for this. You see that? So then when we see it in the news and we see things that are taking place, there it is.
Yep.
There it is, right there. See,
Yep.
that's a Watchman, man. Paying attention to the scriptures and as prophecies being fulfilled, man. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like another part of Famine of the World, like you said, whatever happened to that Edomite that had that little movie that would have hit the land for people to hear, they had to put him to death, right? At the same time, that's a form of a famine of the word. That's a little, you know what I mean? That's a part of, that's what they do. That's what they do. By any means necessary to try to keep the truth, because like one brother was saying, I forgot who this was, man. He said, to be able to tell a lie, you got to know the truth.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So when they set up America, they knew who they had. They knew what they were doing, man. You know what I'm saying? To set up a lie, they had to know the truth, man. It's out, man. Cat is out of the bag. So, yeah, I'm glad that you quoted that one. That's a good passage right there.
Mm-hmm. All praises to the Most High, man.
All right. Well, shoot, man. That was a good class as always, man. You know, man. Floating in the spirit is like I said, pandemic fear, man. Pandemic fear, man. Right. And don't get it twisted, the brothers. We are fearful, but who we fearful of?
Right. Most High, man. Right.
Right. Proverbs 1:7. Man. Go there. Unless you have something else, we can go ahead. Good. Proverbs 1:7, man.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
See that? So we know that you definitely have to be fearful of who for the Most High, though. Friend, the Most High, if you disobey me, put you to death. That kind of fear. You know what I'm saying? Friend, you won't wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? You're going to sit in that judgment seat, knowing what you